backyard from 6 to 6:45. I do a speak life part, and then I come
Okay.
back. I come back regular at 7. Okay.
Okay, that's when I come back. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
babe.
going off anyway. I was just gonna do one before I went, but that's
Okay.
cool. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right.
All right. Let me see. Uh, okay. Thank you, baby. Thank you, doctor. Okay, so and that's a friend, and he comes in and we work together. That's what you can do when you go live. When you go live, you meet different people, okay? You meet different people, some friendly, some not. I'm just a friendly person, and I hope I meet other friendly people. How you doing, Stormy? Right? I was running a little bit behind, so I hope y'all excuse me for that. But I had to make sure dinner and everybody have what they want, and everybody have something to eat. You know, it's that time of evening. So I encourage you, when you're listening to me, go ahead and do your chores and everything you need to do. Just keep on going, right? We can love on each other while we're doing what we need to do. You can get a little inspiration. You can get a little love from grandma while you're doing whatever you need to do. I'm speaking that life into you, and we're going to come together and stand on each other and hold each other and comfort each other and inspire each other, right? I'm noticing that a lot of new people finding out about me, and I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. If you're new, put an in right in the comments so we can love on you, baby. If you're in, don't be shy. We welcome everybody here. We welcome everybody. Everybody is at a different point in their life, okay? I'm much older now, so I'm a little better listener. I'm a little better listener than I was 30, 40 years ago, okay? Everybody is at a different place in their life, and it's okay. How you doing, Davis? How you doing, Nadine? How you doing, sweetie? So you come in, you introduce yourself, okay? That's what something I haven't been doing. I want you not just to introduce yourself to me, introduce yourself in the chat. That's how they always say we can't get along and we can't talk. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We have to have boundaries. We have to be open-minded. That's why we come in here, right? Because we want to change our mindset. We want to attract people like us. We want to attract like-minded people. We want to attract people that's trying to level up, people that been putting things on the back burner, okay? All those things that we kept saying we was going to do, and we never did it. We never did it. Okay, we want to say this is our year. Put it in the comments. This is our year. 2026 is our year. And we have to keep saying it to ourselves until we believe it. All those dreams and goals, we have to keep saying it to ourselves until we believe it. All of us, our eyes have been, uh, all of us, must be the grandbaby, all of our eyes have been open. How you doing, lady? How you doing, baby? Thanks for coming in. Things have changed drastically for so many of us. What used to work does not work anymore. Okay, we gotta update our computer. We have to update our computer. Hey, Janet. Hey, Janet. All right, we have to update our computer. What used to work doesn't work no more. Social media have taken over. Okay, we thought the typewriters was a big deal back in the day, and then it came out with Apple. But look what they're doing now. Okay, it takes us a whole 2, 3 weeks, if not months, to figure out the new phones, when they're updating the phones, when they're going up to the next level. And don't be an Apple user every year, 17, 18. Look, I think I'm still on a 14, so I'm way behind. I'm way behind. Okay, but it's time to update our mindset, update our mindset. How you doing, baby? Thanks for coming in. Okay. And that's what speaking life is all about. We just come on for a few minutes, okay? And we speak life into our mind, our body, our spirit, our heart. Because so many of us been walking in a cloud. Things that happen, people that left us, things to change, job to have changed, what you've been doing for 30, 40 years, not working anymore. Okay, what do I do now? Okay, it over 50, over 60, over 70. My husband is 78 years old. Okay, and he's still thinking about, I wonder, could I open up a truck? I think it is like a truck, a food truck. And I was like, baby, right? But his mind's still going. And then he'll say, well, I can go take classes for free. I was like, really? Okay, mind, when your mind get going, it doesn't stop because of age. It might slow down. Okay, your body moving a little slower. Okay, it's moving a little slower, but it doesn't stop, baby. We still have dreams. We still have goals. We still want to do things. We want to go places. They have on the app, you could just do videos of every place you want to go. Because when you do a video on places you want to go and where you want to visit, you spark imagination in other people. You didn't know your life can spark imagination in other people. Some people dream through your eyes. I used to drive the tour buses, and when I drove the tour buses, I got to see a lot of things I wouldn't have never, never, I wouldn't have never paid to go on a tour to see some of the things they was renting a bus for. But when my eyes opened up to it, and I was like, wow, this is beautiful. This is nice. What is this place called? I've never heard of it. Okay? That's why I said, open your minds. I tell the grandbabies and my nieces and stuff, open your mind to new things. Now, once you try it, if you don't like it, like I tell people, I don't care how much you say you love seafood. I don't care who does a boil bag. I don't care how delicious you making these shrimp look. I don't like seafood. Not because it's something I think or thought about or something. It's because I ate it and I don't like it. But if you don't experience it, if you don't travel, if you don't do something new, how are you going to say you don't like it? Okay? You at least want to try it. Now, okay. Let me Okay, sometimes the names of things turn people off. Like, I don't particularly want to try oxtail, but if a good friend cook it, I might just taste a little bit of it, just a little bit, so I can say at least I tasted it. Okay, sometimes it's the names. But go and try something, baby. This is 2026. Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised, baby. Okay? It's coming from a grandma. It's coming from auntie. It's coming from a mother that has a child that's no longer here. Tomorrow is not promised. And I really tell your young men to go and travel. Tell them to try something new. Tell them, of course, to be safe and everything. But tell them to travel. Okay? To travel, to do something different. Go somewhere different. Don't, I don't care if you just start by taking a different way home. Do you realize how many people go the same exact way home? They don't even know the name of the street that's one street over. They don't know, right? I love when I met my husband, we used to get up and go get lost. We used to go get lost. and figure out how to get back home. Now, I'm telling you, that was a big deal. You know why? They didn't have GPS back then. You had to read a map. You had to read the map. Or if your memory was good, you backtrack. But that was something we did. We did. We used to get up on the weekend and go get lost. It might took us a couple of hours to get back home. Right? But it was something. What you said, lady, you don't like getting lost. Right? Right? It was something different. It got your mind and your juices going and flowing. Right? Hey, sweetie. Hey, Venus. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Come on in. This is, thank you, Ari. My niece's name is Ari, but I don't know Arar. But Carrie, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, 54666. Hey, baby. Your attitude towards a situation means everything. Everything. I can't change those things for you. Only thing I'm here to let you know that yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I don't care who told you you couldn't, but you can do it. You can do it, baby. Yes, you can. I believe in you. But if you don't try, you can't. Right? You taking away all possibilities. But if you try, the possibility is there. It's there if you try. When I get up every day and I'm on several different platforms, I don't know what people will watch and what they won't watch. I don't know what people will like and what they won't like. I can look at all the analytics, all right? They said my age group is 50 and up, right? They can tell you all these things. Hey, sweetie, thank you, baby, for coming in, right? They can tell you all these things. You never know what reaches somebody. You can do the same thing every single day. Every single day. You don't know. I was just doing some research on what goes viral, right? You see all kinds of things going viral. But do you know what is the number one thing that goes viral on social media? Put in the comments if you know. What is the number one thing that goes viral on social media? I know I'm from Virginia. Don't talk about me. Right? That little extra swirl. Grew up with my grandma. Do you know? Hey, Juanita. Hey, sweetie. Thank you, baby. Right. Thank you, baby. Hey, Cassie. Do you know the number one thing that goes viral? Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetie. That goes viral. Good evening, Asia. Hey, sweetie. Right? Gossip, negativity, controversy, gossip, negativity, controversy. hmm Right? That's the number one thing that goes viral on social media. Right? And it's so deep that some of the things that you see on social media you think is true, but it's not. But okay, now if I gave into that, hey Logan, if I gave into, that's what the search engines says. Thank you, baby. The number one thing that goes viral on social media is negativity, right? Controversy, right? All kinds of gossip and stuff. And if my mindset wasn't different, I wouldn't even try doing Speak Life. Because that's not negative. Thank you, baby. That's not controversial. Controversy. All right? Right? I'm not being negative. I'm being positive. So, because if I listen to that, that is telling me that being positive doesn't work on social media. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe being positive don't work? Right? Do you believe that? Right? Right. Thank you, Cassie. Right? Hey, baby. So if my mindset, hey, right? If my mindset wasn't different and I wasn't strong into what I believe in, what I want to do, I wouldn't even come on to do speak life, to speak positive, to love on y'all. Because if you listen, it says the number one thing that works on social media is being negative. And I'm doing just the opposite. I'm loving on y'all. I'm telling y'all that y'all can do it. Anything, right? It's never too late to go after your dreams, because those dreams, those goals, those ideas was given to you for a reason. Right, Logan? Right? So if I listen to people, if I listen to the the search engines said being negative works on social media, right? And I'm going against the grain. I'm going against the grain because I'm going to love on you anyway. I'm going against the grain because I'm going to tell you can do it anyway. I'm going against the grain, baby. I'm just that little mustard seed. I'm just that little mustard seed. I'm going to keep on planting. I'm going to keep on planting, right? Okay? It's going to get watered. It might just get watered a little slower, right? Right? That's what you want to do. I'm going to be that little mustard seed. I'm going to keep on planting seeds. I'm going to keep on. If you only listen for 1 minute, I have done my job. If you, even if you only listen for 1 minute, I planted that seed in your ear. I hope it get down to your stomach, to your heart. I hope it get in all the crevices that it need to get. So I hope you only, even if you just hear me for 1 minute, even if you just hear somebody love you for 1 minute, even if you just hear somebody tell you you can do it for 1 minute, even if you just hear, I believe in you one time, I have done my job. I have done my job. I be still walking in my purpose. Thank you, baby. I'm loving on you, Logan. Right? I have done my purpose. Right? So everybody not going to receive it right away, but I planted the seed. Right? And right when you walking down the street or driving your car, you might hear my voice. Right when somebody was being negative to you, you might hear my voice and activate your power so you can walk away. Okay? If I can get one person, thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm loving on you too. If I can get one person to walk away, I have done my job. If I can get one person that their mindset have changed, where they believe in themselves, I have done my job. Right? If I could get one person that says, I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not even going to sit here and listen to you gossip about somebody else. Right? You know you're supposed to take yourself out the equation, right? If you're trying to uplift yourself, if you're trying to be positive, if you're trying to change your mindset, you know you got to take yourself out the equation around the negative and the negativity and the gossip and stuff, right? Because you can't keep on speaking positive into your mind and you allowing all of this negativity come into your mind where you freeing up space to deposit more negativity. Thank you, baby. I'm doing good tonight, right? That's my first time that I coughed. That's the first time I coughed, right? In 25, 30 minutes. Okay? So I'm doing better, right? Right? Hello, Lupus Warrior. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you for speaking to everybody, Charlie. I appreciate you coming in. Right? You cannot. And then some people want to think you being funny. It's like I don't want to hear nothing else negative. It's okay that you just throw up and say, you know what, baby, if I don't even want to hear it. You know that's kind of hard sometimes to do. It's kind of hard sometimes to do to tell somebody, I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing negative right now. Right now, I'm on my positive journey. I'm trying to uplift myself. I'm trying to change myself. Is it hard to tell somebody that you're trying to change? Why is that uncomfortable? Why is that uncomfortable that you're telling somebody, I'm trying to change right now? I don't even want to hear nothing negative, right? And yeah, I'm trying to change right now. If it don't really have nothing to do with me, I don't want to hear it right now. I can't take the energy of nothing else negative, right? Now that doesn't mean that you don't fight for right. What's if something bad going on that you need, that needs your assistance. I'm not saying that. I'm saying just plain old gossip, just plain old negativity, right? I ain't trying to hear that right now. I'm on a journey. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm trying to walk in my purpose. I'm going places. I'm trying to do something, right? Right, Juanita? I'm trying to do something, right? I got things I want to do. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I have goals, right? And hopefully that might spark them to change too. But if not, if not, you know what you got to do. Take yourself out the equation. I used to tell my sons that all the time. Take yourself out the equation, right? Walk away, right? I talk to you later, okay? I talk to you later. I'll call you back. Let me call you back, okay? You might have to do it, baby, just to get some peace. You might have to do it just to get some peace. Thank you, baby. Because people are familiar with the negative nature of gossip. And it makes some people feel better about themselves when someone else is experiencing some type of misfortune. And yes, and then I think some people, I I'm this I'm optimistic. I think some people don't even realize what they're doing. I really do. I really do. Or maybe I'm trying to keep hope alive. I really do think some people don't even realize what they're doing. I, 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 I'm just hoping. Now, we're not talking about bad people. We're just talking people that just always negative, right? You know, some people don't realize. So some people doesn't realize that their tone, their presence is so negative because they're so used to it. They don't, it's just part of them. And they don't even understand that they need to be around more positive people. But a lot of positive people cannot be around them because they drain everything out of you. Even the most positive person can be drained because this is action. This is action. Working on yourself is action. Working on yourself is action. And I don't even know they will have to work on themselves because when your presence draw just negative, okay, it's a mindset. It's a me thing. It's a me thing, right? I don't want you to get, and it's so funny because this just came up, okay? Back in the day, when I was young, my grandma was a cussing person. She could cuss, make up words. Of course, I grew up with my grandma, so I could cuss. Okay, make up words. I still make up words, but they're not cuss words. Okay, cuss like that. And then I got to a point that I didn't cuss anymore. Now, in my grandma's house, you could never say, no matter how much she cursed, you couldn't say the B word and you couldn't say the N word. You couldn't say those. Absolutely not. Okay? Right? So when I'm around females that use those words so freely, I have to take myself out the equation. Okay? I have to take myself out the equation because number one, I don't want you to cross the line to think it's okay to use with me. It's never okay to use with me. I don't joke like that. I don't conversate like that. I don't do it. And most people around me know that I don't talk like that. And they respect me enough not to talk like that. Okay? All right? Even if they talk like that to all their other friends and stuff, they know not to talk like that with me. Okay? I would never, I would call you out your name by saying your name wrong, but I would never call you out your name, if you understand what I'm saying. And I never want you to do that to me. You might say my name wrong, like people call me Shiliela or Chalet or something like that, but they would never call me those other things. Okay? Not to my face anyway, right? I don't talk like that. So that's why sometimes you got to take yourself out the equation because I don't want you to ever think because I'm around you that it will be okay. And it's not. So what do? I take myself out the equation. So when you're talking to your friends and stuff, I don't want you to have to say, excuse me, or I'm sorry, because I don't know, I don't want that line crossed. I don't even interject in conversations like that because I don't talk like that. So when you get with your friends and you start talking like that, that's fine for you. It's just not fine for me. Right? It's not fine for me. And then for some reason, when you put your expectations up or you put what you like on the table, then people think the first thing that people think, or the first thing that, oh, it makes me mad. The first thing that people say, you think you're better than me. You think you're better than me. Just because I tell you what I like, but you're doing what you like. And I accept you for who you are. I accept you for who you are. Okay? I'm just telling you what I like. I do not like that. I don't talk like that. I don't have a conversation like that. I can be with a bunch of women and we don't talk like that. Okay? That's fine. If you talk like that, let me excuse myself. This is not a conversation I want to be in. And you have to be all right being who you are. Okay? Being who you are. Because if you're not advocating for you, then you just going to get beat down and beat down and more uncomfortable and more uncomfortable. And then what's going to happen? You're going to start talking like that. Right? So what our parents used to tell us, who you around represents you, is true because you can have standards, and if you keep listening over and over and over and over, it beats you down. It takes your standards away from you, and before you know it, you're talking like them and you don't like it. In fact, it doesn't even sound right coming out your mouth because that's not you. That's not, how you talk, right, baby? Right? It really, it will. And it's so ironic that it's that way, because by you being positive and you trying to uplift people and your mindset is different, I always used to ask my sons, why you can't flip them over to act more like you or to talk like you, right? But with that, so many people with the negativity and the words and stuff, it takes a good person, right? And I'm not saying they're bad. It's taking a person that's trying to elevate, okay, and that's doing something different. That person has to be extra strong, extra strong. Your warrior gear has to be the whole armor, right? Because it takes and drain the life out of you. Thank you, baby. Already, EC, it it drains you. It drains you. Hey, baby, yes, working on yourself requires you to focus on your own life and problems, which should cause you to not have time to worry about another person and their problems. Exactly. Most of us don't, because it becomes second nature to see someone else turmoil. Right, right. And I had to get to the point. Thank you, baby. Right. I had to get to the point. I had to get to the point that I understand I'm not here to fix it. I can love on y'all. I can't fix you. I can't fix you. Right? I want to show you it. And I want to pour so much into you so you won't make the same mistakes that I have made. But I don't know where God have your footsteps going. I don't know the story, the steps you're supposed to be taking, right? I want you, right? Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Pippi. Please don't forget thumbs up and daily heart meets. Thumbs up and daily heart meets. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you. I always tell y'all I don't come on for a long time. But I want like I want to build a foundation for everybody to stand on, that I know it's gonna have some cracks, but I don't want your heel to get stuck too long. I want you to be able to pop your heel out. I want you to be able to stand on the foundation. I want your heart and your mind to be so strong. It's a lot of people that's in situations now because you don't feel that love, right? You don't feel that love, but you don't know how to love yourself. You don't know how to speak life into yourself. And if you do a little bit every day, right? Hey, baby, right? I feel so much. I'm still here, baby. If you do a little bit, excuse me, baby, if you do a little bit every day, it helps. Even when my class is only 40 minutes long, because I know people got things to do, okay? Even if you do a little bit, even if you just stop in and love on me and love back on yourself and love on people in the comments, that little bit every day, right? That little bit every day helps. That little bit every day help you to think a little more. That little bit every day help you to slow down on your reaction. Because I told you, I was that girl. I was that girl went from 0 to 100 just like that. Okay? I was that person be like, what you say? I'm only going to ask you one time. What you talking to me? I was her. Okay? I was her. I was. I was that her. I was her. I was that. I was that girl. If you said something to my sister or anybody, I would walk up in your house. I was her. I was her. I was her. By the time you got the second word out to disrespect me, I was her. I was her. So I understand how people can go from 0 to 100. Uh-huh. I was her that felt so small. I was her that didn't know the power of no. I was her. I understand. So when I tell you, I understand. It's not too many things that I don't. I was hurt that it took a long time to hear the screams, okay? Because they wouldn't come out my mouth, right? They was inside of me. I was hurt. I'm telling you, I was hurt. I was worried about my buck teeth. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was that girl. Uh-huh. I was hurt that I was too big. I was too small. My butt too big. My hips too big. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt that didn't know stop. Right? Okay. I was hurt. I was that person that didn't have nobody to go talk to. Right? I was her, the person that was scared to tell the teacher. I tell you, it's not too many things, right? I was her that got that phone call that said, your son is not responsive. I was her. I am her. Okay? So that's why I said it's not too many things. When I get on here and I tell you I'm speaking life in you, because I know how it is to walk around and you're breathing, but you're lifeless. You don't even know. Uh-huh. This journey is not just one way. Okay? So when I get on here and I'm talking, I'm telling you, I know how it is. I know how when you come home and you just wish, and you just wish somebody said, good job, how was your day? Right? I was her. I was her even as a child, running home and with a trophy and grandma working too hard and couldn't say, good job. I was her. That's why I'm telling you, I love you. Because I was her. I was her. I know how it is if you don't hear the words, right? I might not ever meet you. I might not ever meet you. But we can meet up on social media. And when you need those seeds planted, I'm going to keep planting them in you. I don't care if it's one person in a room, 20 people in the room. If you give me a few seconds, okay, it might just, it might just be enough to water that seed for a little while. So when you start your day, you can hear my voice, all raspy and everything, or you're going to hear my cough. Okay? Thank you, baby. Right? So when I tell you, I understand. I understand. I understand the self-esteem. I understand the love. I understand everything under that. Words you can't say, words you can say, words you want to say. I understand. I understand. Mm-hmm. I do. Okay? So you know, I want to come on here for a few minutes, right? I want to come on here for a few minutes to love on you. I want to come on here for a few minutes to love on you. And you know what I'm going to tell you. Thank you, baby. All right? Let me make sure. Okay? Thanks, darling. Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Dorothy. I appreciate you. Thanks, TT. Thanks, Stormy. Thank you so much. I appreciate working on yourself. Right. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Thank you. Right. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, love. Thank you, Pippi. I appreciate it. I love you too, baby. Thank you, Angela. Right. Angela, did you go? Or what's that Sharon? Who's supposed to went to church? Everybody, thumbs up, thumbs up. You went to church? Excellent. Excellent, baby. Right? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? Thank you, Cassandra. Right? Keep going, baby. Thank you, baby. Right? We walked into church and we wasn't worried about what nobody else said. We was walking in our purpose. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate you. Right? Okay? We had somebody yesterday. We had somebody yesterday that didn't really want to go because they was concerned about what somebody else was going to say. We're not going to be concerned about what somebody else going to say. We're going to keep on walking in our purpose. I told y'all, church is the hospital, right? You got to go in the hospital, but it's other sick people in there too, right? I told you who I am. I am Sheila Green Hall, a lupus warrior, right? I am SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. Right? Right? I'm SheilagreenHall, a lupus warrior. I come on here every single day to inspire, to motivate, to let you know that if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay? And I tell you this every day before I get off. You are beautiful to me. But can you see you are beautiful to me? Right? Thank you for coming in, Pippi. Thanks for coming in, Logan. Right? Thank you for coming in, love. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you, EC. Thank you so much. Thank you, Camilla. Thank you, baby, for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, beauty. Sanctuary, right? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Charlie, of always for coming in and supporting. Thank you, Juanita. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every last one. Thank you, Angela. I love it that you went and you enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much, right? Sometimes we can keep ourselves from going to the place we need to be, right? Thank you, Stormy. Thank you for coming in, TT. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Darlene. Right? I appreciate you. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you for your support. I thank all of y'all for y'all support. I hope, I hope it'll jumpstart you to doing a couple of things. I know we have to do what we need to do, but sometimes you have to do the things that you want to do and go after those goals and dreams and ideas. Okay, sometimes we gotta give ourselves a pep talk. I told you I'm gonna get me some pom poms so we can have our own pep rally for ourselves. We can have our own pep rally for ourselves. Okay? Every day is a learning experience. You're going to learn what to do, and we're going to learn what not to do. Okay? But you're going to learn something every single day. You're going to learn something every single day. And we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. We're not giving up. We're not giving up. Right? We're going to keep going. I am a warrior. I'm going to keep going, right? I'm going to keep going. And I want you to keep going too. Thank you, baby. Y'all have a wonderful night, right? And dinner should be ready. I did put the spaghetti in the oven. Hopefully one of them took it out, right? Right? They did. And they probably done start eating already, right? Thank you, baby. You are beautiful to me. But can you see? You are beautiful. Right. Thank you, baby. I am a warrior, SheilagreenHall. I come on 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in VA, Virginia. I appreciate y'all. I'm loving on y'all. Thank you. Bye. Hey, sweetie. Uh, Thank you, sweetie. You have a good night, Stormy. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the diamonds. I appreciate you, baby. Good night. I'm loving on you. I see you tomorrow. Bye.